Good evening, and welcome back to the Refreshing Point. I will be sharing with you tips for storing and ripening produce. Your cart is filled with colorful fruits and vegetables, but days later, it's all wilted. Use these smart storage techniques to keep foods fresher longer. Also tips on how to ripen certain produce naturally. If your avocados are underripe, store them next to bananas. The gases released from the bananas promote ripening. If you need to extend the life of an avocado, store it in the refrigerator. It will slow the ripening process significantly. Once avocados have been cut, it seems like you have to eat them right away because they start browning. To prevent this, store the avocado with the seed intact in an airtight container along with a cut onion. The sulfur compounds in them will help keep the avocado fresh for 1 to 2 days. To keep bananas from ripening too fast, simply wrap the stems at the top of the banana in plastic wrap. When bananas ripen, they produce ethylene gas naturally, which controls enzymatic browning, and it is the gas that prematurely ripens the rest of the banana. The plastic wrap helps prevent the ethylene gas from reaching the rest of the banana and slows down ripening. To keep your potatoes from sprouting before you can use them, store them with apples in a paper bag in a cool, dry, dark place. The apple releases ethylene gas, which will help preserve the potato. What you don't want is to have your potatoes and onions in close proximity, as gases from the onions can hasten sprouting in potatoes. Squash and pumpkins are well known for having a long shelf life, but apples, another fall favorite, along with pears, shouldn't be stored with them. It will cause the squash to yellow and go bad. Squash and pumpkins keep well at temperatures between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit, which is cooler than room temperature, but not as chilly as the refrigerator. Keep salad greens fresh all the time. When you store them, make sure to do it in a plastic bag and blow into the bag before you seal it. The carbon dioxide in there will keep the greens fresh for longer. Also, storing them with a paper towel helps keep them fresher longer because it absorbs the excess moisture that could encourage the greens to wilt. To ripen mature green tomatoes, simply place a thin layer in a paper grocery bag and add an apple or a banana to the bag before rolling up the top. The apple or banana both seem to work equally well, since they release a gas called ethylene that helps ripen the tomatoes. Tomatoes are best kept at room temperature on the countertop. They also have more flavor. Once you cut into them, any unused tomatoes should be placed in the refrigerator to slow down the growth of harmful bacteria. Make sure that you separate your apples and oranges. Store apples in the refrigerator if you want to extend their shelf life. Oranges can also be stored in the refrigerator, however away from apples. They should be placed in a mesh bag so that air can circulate around them. Plastic bags will only make oranges moldy. Thank you for watching. Good day and good health.